Hey guys, well, as I told you on my last video when I was talking about my crumbler there, showing you what I was doing, I said I'd try to get a video of my new toy. And so yeah, here it is. Got a boom truck. Some people may call it a bucket truck, but this here is actually a boom truck. So it's a 1987 Ford F800. It's actually an old power company truck because you got all kinds of access in there for tools and that kind of thing. Lots of nice shelves, all kinds of goodies back here. There we go. Oop. Yeah, like that. There we go. I bought this off the same neighbor that I got that disc and both those crumblers from. In fact, these two compartments right here, you can see that hole. It actually, right here and here, it actually goes clear through to the other side. So you can carry something longer clear through there if you wanted to. Ah, come on. There we go. But yeah, and it's got that big boom, like I say, it's an old power company truck, and so you can actually drill a post hole with it if you want to. The likelihood that I ever use that thing, not real big. I actually bought it though, mainly, well, make for a nice service truck, and you can see that rope hook right there. It's basically kind of like I guess you could call it basically like a crane setup. And so you can use it to pick stuff up, move it around, that kind of thing. And so it's got a big winch up here on the front end of it, but it does not have the cable. My neighbor told me when he bought this thing, he bought it in 2010, that it did not have a cable on it. He said he has activated it right here. He said the drum does turn. And, but I'm not going to be getting the thing into a bunch of mud that I got to take and winch it out with. I can tell you that right now. And so, but yeah, right there is the control stand. Climb up those steps right there. And you can control it right there. It's got a foot pedal for your engine RPM. That way you can speed the motor up and down. And of course right down through there, it's got more shelving and a big open space. He used it for a service truck also for several years. He used to carry a big fuel tank up in there. And, but yeah, so that's another little toy I picked up. I gotta do nothing major to it, but this one stabilizer foot right here, he let another neighbor borrow it, and they ended up blowing a hydraulic line on the thing, and so I gotta get that fixed. And so, show you here on the other side, it's here inside of our old shed, and that's where the lighting is not near as good. And right down through there, it's the same thing as on the other side. I can't really get down through there because the tractors are in the way. But you just got a lot more doors with shelving and that kind of stuff. So yeah, like I say, that's another little toy figure I'd go ahead and pick up. I will say it's kind of an odd spot for the battery box, but it works. It is a lot simpler down there as opposed to up underneath the hood where you got to jump up on top of the bumper and the winch. I will say one thing though. You can see how that big old bumper's hanging out there. You don't have to worry about any truck damage or any kind of grill damage if you should hit a deer with it. It's going to slam right into that big old bumper and not hurt a thing. So, yeah, that's my new toy. Just thought I'd show it to you because I had talked about it in my last video. And so that's it. As far as weight limit on that crane, well, I guess I can jump up here like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, there's the control box. And like I say, you got that down through there. You got more access hatches. And on that side, you actually just have like open shelving and that kind of stuff. And right here, it's got kind of like a, basically like a weight chart that you can go by. So whatever angle you are, in fact, because it's got three stages. It's like a telescoping boom. And so if you got the first two stages sucked all the way in, and right here would be the first stage going up and down right there. When you're basically 80 degrees in the air, it's rated at 17,000 pounds. Wow. At let's see here. At 60 degrees, 8,300. And looks like at 45, 64. And then on down here to 30, 54, 48. And then of course, it's going, as the angle changes. And so, but if you have it extended all the way out, let's see here. Right there's 15 degrees. Looks like at about 1770, or you drop on down here at about 1440, which still isn't too bad. I'm not exactly sure. I think it will extend out about 30, maybe 35 feet, approximately. And so, anyway, go ahead and jump back down off here. So yeah, that's my little toy I picked up. And so, you're bound to see it here in time, off and off. I get using it on different projects. And so, like I say, other than that, though, it's in pretty good shape. I did notice a couple of the flash, well, let's see here. The left-hand turn signal did not want to activate for some reason. But when you go to put the four-way flashers on, it works fine. And so I kind of wonder if it might not actually be in the switch itself. And like I say, just a few piddly things like that, along with getting a new hydraulic line for that jack support right there. And it actually has 4 jacks, 2 on the front, on the back, and 2 up here on the front, right behind the cab. And because you get picking up that much weight, you gotta make sure you're well stabilized. And it does have, you can see right over there on the back of the boom, that hose reel. It's got the capability. I'll never have any use for it. My neighbor said he never used it. But it's made for operating like hydraulic powered tools and that kind of stuff. For, once again, for like what a power company would use. And so, yeah, like I say, for that kind of stuff, that's what cordless stuff is all for nowadays. But hey, it's 1987, so they had hydraulic stuff back then. And the odometer, it shows 83,000 miles. But when I brought it down from his place this afternoon, I looked to see, and kind of dark inside. And the odometer was turning. He said, however, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. And so that's probably not very accurate. But I'll be lucky to put 50 miles a year on the thing, because it'll just be all around here and around the barnyard and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's just my, another toy I picked up. And so take care. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.